yeah, I'm gonna cast one of my own games now. Welcome to Beyond All Reason. This is episode 7 casting, and I'm going to cast my own game that I played. So this is one of the skirmishes. This is one of the scenarios, and yeah, we'll skip setup. Move into my view. Yeah, so this is my own game. So yeah, I quite like casting some of my own games, so I can see where I've gone wrong or where I can improve. So I like going solar to start off with, so it's not reliant on the wind. Slower start, but more secure. So I found the trick to the early game is literally set it all up. So get your commander building mechs and energy. At least 2 mechs, 2 energy, and then you go into whatever you want to start off with. So I've gone for vehicles this time. Turn that off for a minute, just so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so I've gone vehicles. Yeah. It was quite cool actually, because Bar does it, so you can see your own games, and then literally you can see what the other teams are doing. So, yeah. I'm just waiting for my constructor to build. So here I could be getting my commander to be assisting this. That's what I should have been doing there. So he's idle. He should be helping do that. So I need to remember to do that more. So another thing that I have noticed already is basically what I should be doing is getting my commander to be helping build units, and then send the units out to scout, and send the construction units to get the mechs. Yeah, that's what I need to be doing. But it's far easier to see your gameplay after the fact than when you're actually in, playing. So that's the thing. Hindsight, But the more you play, the more you practice. Yes, practice is good. But I like doing this setup, so you get the 2 build turrets next to your whatever building you built for your units to help produce those faster. Yeah, and I like building it in the middle of the base so that it can help build your base out. So those Janice missiles are really powerful. They knock your tank away. Yeah. So I'm like, what shot that? Oh, there it is. Boom. First casualty, and then it's like, okay, let's go get him. Boom. Look how far he pushes it. No, he blew his own scouts up, so it was pretty funny. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, we better get my commander, getting those mechs then. So it took out loads. That first Janus took out a load. And that's like, oh, okay, so this is coming through. But luckily, I'm putting turrets up. And so what am I building there? Building brutes, which I'm like, actually, I don't really need brutes. I need to get my base up and running properly. This can hold off a few scouts, but yeah. So it's 5 minutes in, and yeah, I've established where I'm holding the line and getting my energy and my metal up. But these missile units are so annoying. It's like they just took out my radar and it's like, ah, just finished building now. I'm like, okay, that's annoying. Stop destroying my stuff I'm building. I'm like, I might as well harvest all this metal that and it's like, okay, alright, I get it. You're shooting missiles at me. It's not too bad as long as you keep moving. There we go. But yeah, this construction unit's been idle for far too long back at my base. I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do with it? I shouldn't be idling this long. Like, come on, build something. Anything. It's because I'm building. I was trying to work out if I've got enough to build my advanced vehicles. Answer: no. You need far more resources coming in to do that. But yeah, it's all learning, isn't it? See, so again, I'm focusing far too much on the front line and not enough on the back. So my commanders and focused on keeping the scouts at bay, and I've not been doing this. And like that construction unit's not doing anything. It could be building like more resources, you know. Obviously, it's helping now, but it's like okay, so that could have been doing that whilst my guy was fighting on the front line. But I'm like, okay, well, I do need to transition into teching up. I was like, okay, get the converters up. Yes. Those rockets. So annoying. It's like just out of range of the lasers. It's like keep taking the turrets down. I'm like, fine, we'll make a secondary defense. Just in case. So I'll make a little tank trap for them to get stuck on. And they're just taking my defences apart. So. Alright, fine. A bit of radar defense. Past the tank trap. Yes. So the fire rate of that tank's pretty good. Taking these guys out. That's not too bad. Use one tank to take a bunch of them out. Nice. I'm like, okay, beat up. Right, here we are. I've got a unit to keep these all at bay whilst I'm teching up. But the trouble is, again, I'm focusing too much on micromanaging the front, keeping the front up, that I'm not doing the back bit. But that's tacked up to Tech 2 metal extractors at least, so it's not too bad. 20-ish, 20 to 30-ish metal coming in. So 20 to 30 metal coming in by 13. Not too bad. Considering I've not been focused on it very. I've been over here. But that aerial unit is like dismantling my tank. Oh no, I haven't really got very good air. So I'm like, right, these missile units seem quite fun, so I built a bunch of my own. Those missile units are like, yes, we'll take apart your defences. I'm like, right, fine. I'll have missile trucks as my defences. How about that? And at least they can move then. So pumping those missile trucks out nice and good. Yeah. Right, my advanced construction unit is going to go down there to build a thermal battery. Nice. And now I'm building pounders. Is that what they're called? Tremors. Yes. Tremors. Just to get a bit more of a movable defense units, basically. So I've always found units are a better defense than actual defenses. Mostly because you can move them to where you need them. Yeah. Yeah. I like how bar is a nice balance in that between getting your resources in, having the units teching up, you know. It's almost like it's a strategy game. You've got to work out some strategies to how to play it. So these particular missile units aren't particularly great. These lashes, yeah, not the best missile units. Alright, finally getting on to building a better economy. So build up the fusion reactor. So Green have come over to help me build my tremors. Tremors are pretty cool. Like, they're a good long range unit anyway. I'm not sure about close range because they're going to blow themselves up. Luckily, Red decided to take his tanks over there for some reason. That's a good distance to get to demolished, yeah. So, yeah, looking back at this game, I'm like, yeah. So, before building these tremors, I should really have a... I suppose I did build the missiles trucks thinking that that'd be my defense until I've got a decent defense force. But you really need to build, like, mid-range swarm units. Literally just to hold the ground. So what I mean by that is, so you really need, like, so I built these, but I could already, pounders are good. So you can build like 10 of those, literally just to hold the ground until you build whatever army you're building. But it looks like I'm going to build construction turrets to then expand the energy and then the energy conversion. Get more economy in. Yes. But plus 47 is not too bad. You know, metal income. It's fair chunks. But that's because I'm tier 2 metal extractors with some of these. Yeah. But yeah, these tank traps are really good. Little defences that I've worked out that are pretty good. Because literally it gives them an obstacle to get past. But if you do like lines of walls, they just punch through one side. But if you do it like grids like that, put it in a grid like that, better. Alright, pounders, no, tremors. Tremors are tremoring away. Yeah, I think so I've realised that I need some pounders to hold them at bay. So I'm like, right, let's actually build some defences at my base, because they seem to have broken through here. Seem to have broken through my defences here. Luckily, green is keeping the orange at bay, so it's just me versus yellow and red. It's so cool. Something so cool about this little tank. So it's what's the turret they've got? Not them. It's the Calamity, but on wheels. The Calamity that can move. Not as powerful, but still as cool. And I'm like, okay, fine. We'll put these out on this bit here, just to give them a bit of coverage. But I should have really also built some anti-air to go with them. But that's because I know later on I get swarmed with air units, and I'm like, oh no. Hindsight, it's a wonderful thing, isn't it? It's like, yes. And being far too slow with the upgrading my base to tier 2 levels of production. Yeah. Oh, nuclear bombers bombing away. Unfortunately, walls don't give you line of sight, so that's something to note. Right, finally get onto the Aphis at like 25 minutes in. Way too late. Like, way too slow, I mean. Yeah, it's like, wow. It took ages to get to that stage. But I have been holding the top against two players, so yeah. Love watching the Tremors rain down with shells on. And you can see in the mini-map the shells as well. But here come some air units. And I'm like, oh, I probably better get some mobile air units out. Because I've got my line of AAs here, but I'll need them out here. A little bit. So I'm building anti-nukes, but I have a bad habit of totally securing my base against all attacks before I start attacking, out. I haven't even scouted their bases, so it's like I don't even know if they've got nukes on their way or what. So that's a bad habit I've got of. I need to totally secure my base before I even look at their base. It's like, okay, well, you need to look at their base to see what you're up against. So I need to do more scouting, basically. Because I've only gone to the middle of the map, you know, I've only gone up to there. And I haven't seen what they're even building. So not just scout at the start, but scout all the way through. Yeah. So some of these tanks I could literally send their way, but instead I'll just sit them there, wait for them to come to me. Not a good habit, but definitely something I need to work on. As well as keeping my construction units building something, you know. But yeah, that's the part of learning the game and getting better at the game is keeping things doing what they're supposed to be doing. So builders building, defenders defending, build some scouts and get them out. But that's also why I like to play with people, play with other players, because you get to, you know, pick a role and do that specific role, or, you know, share responsibilities. Like, right, you're at the front, you're at the back, you're doing air, you're doing vehicles, you know. So also feel free to put in the comments what you like to play. You know, what factions you like playing and what units you like. What positions you like. What do you like about Bar? I come from a Command and Conquer background, so I found it very, through there. Yeah. But a lot of people have come from, Planetary Annihilation or So yeah, what RTSs have you played before? Oh, we've got more air units coming in. Oof. Deleted that tank. Finally getting the Aphis up and running. It's only 30 minutes in and I'm on my second one. Not very fast. But it's okay, I'm holding the line with tremors. Such a cool unit. It reminds me of the Imperial Guard Basilisks a little bit. See, so there's been plenty of air units. I should have had my anti-aircraft units out by now. Like, I've built enough tremors. Tremors are doing their thing. I could probably have stopped building tremors now. Build some anti-aircraft units. Been watching, seeing you've got a long way to go before facing players. We all start somewhere. Yeah, no. I've played a few matches, and I've been stomped. Yeah, I mean, I got what the Aphis up at like 25, so that's way too slow. Way too slow. Yeah. For every one advanced fusion, you need 4 converters. Oh, nice. Thanks, Fox. Well, I didn't know. I didn't really work out the ratios, what I need for what. So that's cool. So for every advanced fusion reactor, have 4. Yeah. Oh yeah. The problems with my flatmates are sorted out now, so I don't have noise in the background. Other than obviously the traffic and the dustbins and all the other normal noises you have in the background. But yeah, back to streaming. Oh yes, and yeah, doing bar casts, and yeah, I've also downloaded Mountain Blade War Bannerlord, and I was going to do a playthrough of that. I'm deciding what faction to play. Like, Do I want to be Lannisters or Starks or the Reach? Yeah. We got any game with... Yeah. So, I might just be a tourney knight, actually. You know, go around and playing tournaments. That's quite fun. Yeah. 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 So how you been? How's everyone doing? But this match is actually one of the scenarios. Like the single player scenarios. Like, so. Yeah. No, like I'm building nukes and things, but if I was against players, I'd be dead by now already. So. Nice and busy. Busy's good. Busy's good. Yeah. In an actual game, you want to be constantly building units so you always can react to whatever comes. Exactly. Exactly. 100%. Fox. You're not wrong. So have you played long, Fox? Have you been playing this game? And I'm also looking for like training partners as well, like people to train with or play with this game. You suck, but you love to lose. Me too, buddy. Me too. So how about we do it together? You know. Yeah, we can do that together, buddy. No worries. No worries. But hey, we're only rubbish until you get better, right? And I mean, you've already improved my game by saying, you know, 1 to 4. So you can play 1 at the moment if you want. Yeah. Wait until we finish this review of this game, and then we can jump on and have an actual live game if you like. That'd be cool. Give you a replay to see the progression. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, please send me whatever games you want me to review. That'd be cool. I mean, we could do that. You still got your own company going, and how's that going? Yes, I've now got 2 new companies that I'm running. I've got 2 companies that I run. I do a property development one, like help look after people's properties for them. So property management. So if you've got any, yeah, literally property assets and things, anything to do with helping people find places, like manage their properties. And then I've also got a online digital digital media agency online. So I'm helping people sort out their online presence better. I'm currently talking to like solar power people, solar power and hydropower and wind power. To help them get better like online presence. Honestly, you're not ready player versus player. You won't learn too much, but against AI we have some more give and take. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm well aware of the differences between playing AI and people, but this was one of the scenarios that I played. And also playing against AI, this is more focusing on my own gameplay. You know, building like, yeah, own gameplay and what to build where. So you've already helped me with you know, 1 advanced fusion for 4 converters. So every little bit helps, you know. because players wouldn't stop here. They'd just drive straight through. You know. So. Also, they'd send little units like you'd send little scout units in amongst it, and the Tremors would blow themselves up. Which is funny because that's what happened later. So, yeah, qualified masseuse and massage therapist, yeah. So I do that more for like friends, who need it. That's why I learnt it in the first place. But I should really do something with the, you know, the selling of the oils. So I've got a whole oil kit that I could tap into, but yeah, we've only got so much time to do so much, haven't we? So, but I'm also looking for land to buy as well, so I can get my farm idea up and running. Yeah, farm idea. Yes, give people safe havens to come and learn like practical like skills, so archery, fencing, rock climbing, that sort of thing. And like orienteering and how to grow vegetables. Cool, dude. Happy you're busy? Yeah, busy's good, but busy in the right direction, isn't it? So we can be busy and not have a goal in mind, or you can be busy and focus it the right way. You have messed. Have you messed with the grouping of units? Not yet. Tell me more, Fox. Tell me more. Tell me more, sir. And you're really into your hydroponics. Tell me more about that as well. Yeah, Seth. Tell us more about that. What you're into. I'm always up for learning. You know this. You know this. And Fox, if you're on Discord, there's a Discord link to my Discord. You can come and ping me there. You can jump on the comms if you like. Growing using water alone, no soil, makes you harvest a lot more speedy. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Very cool. Are you actually a hydroponics like farmer, or no? You're just interested in it. And control +1 set of units. That number. Yeah, I need to set up the hotkeys more. Yeah. Yes. Some projects. Nice. Oh, nukes are off. Fire the nukes. Yes. You did some design and underground farm, so I wanted the deeds. Oh, cool. It's expensive, so you drop the project. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to see what your like the designs of the project, that sort of thing. I'm always interested in new world developments of stuff, you know. And yeah, like hydro is really useful, yeah, because you can use water is, you know, really cool, and then you can use it as to power so much, you know. But yeah, I've been looking at different energy, like different things used on the energy, and it's quite interesting that they haven't developed more on the nuclear side, because they kind of got scared of it, and it's like, oh, we can do so much. Like as a human race, we've got so much potential, but we've kind of stopped. It's like, I understand that they turned it into a nukes, and that's not good, but Exactly. Nuclear scares people because they turned it into a freaking bomb and blew people up, yeah. And also the Chernobyl meltdown because people were being idiots, you know. But it's because these people made some mistakes like that like people got scared then. Select your commander and center on him. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How many nukes does it take to take out commander? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Fusion might be here in the next 10 to 15 years. True, true. But there's so much that it's already... So, like, solar panels. Have you seen the solar panels roads that they're looking into? So, like, the solar panel roads, and then you have electric cars that then power the... It looks awesome. It looks awesome. So you have, like, segmented roads that are actually solar panels, and it's like a giant scale-electric system. And I'm like, oh my word, that looks amazing. So it's like scale-electric, but the cars power the roads, and the roads power the cars. And it's like, then you don't need fuel. Yeah. Fusion is here, but controlling it is the issue. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Solar stuff at the moment is we only convert, like... Exactly, exactly, but, like, what they're proposing is, so imagine all the tarmac that you see, so all the roads and all the tarmac on the, like, on top of the buildings, even pavements, yeah? If that was all converted into solar panels, imagine how much, so even 10 to 15% of power, you know, that's still more, you know, more power, isn't it? Issue is repairing roads. Yeah, it comes back round to money and resources, doesn't it? And also, what are you going to make it out of? You know? And also, you have the issue of people going, oh, I'll take that for me. You know, it's like, leave the road where it is. It's supposed to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. And people will be like, oh, free electricity. Yes, please. That's what'll happen. Yeah. You have to replace the road constantly. Yeah. But that's because the vehicles we have at the moment are so inefficient. You know, so imagine if the wheels of a car was like conductive instead of rubber. You know, you put the cars on like tracks that then power. So literally like scale electric. You know. Also, people won't be able to come off the road then. So, there's that too. So, like, basically, like, personal trams then. One of Tesla was not bad with tiles on the roof. Yeah, that works, yeah. But it's, you know, humans are so wasteful, aren't we? Like, so much stuff goes to waste. Economy works on our wasteful behaviour, yeah. So you doubt it will change. Yeah, exactly. So what would you reckon would change the human race to actually sort itself out? Because clearly war doesn't do anything. War's just like, yeah, that's just another thing that we do. Climate stuff, you know, if you're not directly getting bothered by it, we're not that bothered by it. An ELE event. What's that? What's ELV? Extraterrestrials? aliens come down and you guys stop it. Stop being rubbish. War is inevitable. It's how we kill ourselves. Yes, yeah. Extermination level event. So like an asteroid hitting, something like that. So asteroid hitting or external aliens coming to like take our planet, you know. What other like doomsday scenarios are there? Like virus maybe? Zombies or something? AI? Progress the fastest when we're faced with a daring result. Yeah. What examples have you got of that? So obviously war happens and you develop things to fight the enemies. So although war is bad, it develops technology faster. So like, you know, like super glue was developed to stick people back together. And engines got more efficient through war, didn't they? Depending on the truth of the global warming, yeah. Water shortage. How is there a water shortage? Isn't it like 75% of the globe? Or do you mean if it like gets dried up by the sun? Not fresh water, buddy. It's salt. Yeah, it is a bit salty, isn't it, the sea? That's true. Can it not be purified? Or is that the problem? Yeah. That's true, that's true. So, what you're saying is, if there's a water shortage, it'll start turning into like blood wars or something, where you turn into vampires. Takes a lot of energy to turn it into fresh. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wars will happen over water. True. True. Yeah, that is well. Resources is what that happens over, isn't it? So if water starts becoming scarce, then it becomes water wars, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's true. It's very true. And yet we're still pumping top waste into the sea, you know? And some say overpopulation will be a problem. I don't know about that anymore, though. It's not about that. Overpopulation. The thing is with that sort of thing is we're only going to be able to grow so far before resources won't sustain us. Especially with poor management of the resources we have. You know, so it's very poor management of resources that we have in the first place, as well. Oh, I'm shooting more nukes into the AI. We throw 50 to 60% away. Exactly, man. We overproduce. And the thing is, it's not just... So we overproduce things that we don't really need as well. Like plastics. We really need to stop producing plastics in the first place. That's so, like, that doesn't go anywhere. You know, it like dissolves into microplastics. And then we wonder why our water's toxic. You know, it's like, yeah, it's funny that, yeah. But if we turned like the production of plastic into production of food, for example, Yeah. Cool project in Africa. Oh, tell us more. Tell us more, my friend. But also, like, turning plastics into bricks to build houses. I mean, that's perfect. Yeah. It does something other than try and get rid of it in the ground, doesn't it? Don't have to pay for materials. They pay people for the waste. Yeah. So yes, but yeah. I mean, that's good in the fact that people were trying to do something with the plastic they were producing. Yeah. But like, it'd be way better if we didn't do that in the first place. But you know. But I do like solutions. Solutions is what we want, rather than just pointing out all the bad things, because we can point out all the bad things to the end of days, can't we? But it's the solutions we need. Yes. Also, what are we replacing it with? You know, what are you, so I saw like cardboard, like so instead of plastics you can do a lot more with cardboard than we have been doing. So you know, like shrink wrap, for example, like bubble wrap, you can actually make bubble wrap out of like, if you cut cardboard a certain way, you can make it like a honeycomb, like cardboard, so you can pack stuff with that instead. Yeah, and I mean things like milk cartons and things that could all be turned back to glass rather than plastic. I don't know why they came away. Obviously, glass you can break a lot easier, yes, but yeah, yeah. More of an investment to make glass, yes, but then that's why you renew the glass. That's why, you know, milkmen come round, drop off fresh bottles and pick up the other ones, isn't it? Don't get you started on glass. Another one that doesn't break down, but easier to convert. Tell us more. Tell us more, Fox, on your point there. I suppose it doesn't break down when it's in the ground, you mean? But you can recycle it faster, can't you? Core issue is that we want the industries to change, but we don't want to pay for it, though. Yeah, but we're not paying in money, in brackets, but we're paying with the environment, aren't we? So it's like, everything has a cost, doesn't it? It's just what costs are we willing to live with, you know? Yeah, so dragons are awesome. Yes. Flames and lasers. Flying fortresses, basically. One of my favourite units in the game. Yeah, but it's the same how I chatted to someone about anti-cheat system. He said it was impossible. I was like, you're willing to pay for one. Yeah. Oh, that's the end of the game.